Hello everybody. Okay, so the next video, here we go. We are going to do, so this is scale drawings. So the first problem, let's see, we're going to do this one. This is 1G, this is the first guided problem. Okay, so a picture of a rocket in a physical science book is 4 inches tall on a page. So this is 4 inches, they just give an example of the rocket. If the scale of the picture is 1 inch to 25 feet, what is the actual height of the rocket? Well, we're going to have to use this information right here. This is the ratio that we are going to use. So we're given this, and then also we're given this here is 4 inches tall. So the proportion that we're going to set up here, 4 inches, and we're trying to figure out how tall it is. And we can use this ratio, and I can rewrite this as this. 1 inch over 25 feet. This is one ratio, this is one comparison between two numerical quantities that we can set equal to here. So in the numerators I can have inches, and in the denominators I can have the feet. So we're trying to figure out actually how tall it is. And I know that the scale was 1 inch to 25 feet. So what we'll do here, so inches and feet, we've got our proportions set up here. So all we need to do now is solve for x, which is here. So we'll cross multiply and set the products equal to each other. So it's 4 times 25, and that's going to be 1 times x. Fairly simple problem here. 4 times 25 is 100. 1 times x is just x. So how tall is the rocket? It is 100 feet. Please now do this one here, which is going to be 1s. Nina sketched a drawing of a tree during recess. If the scale of the drawing is 1 inch to 2 feet, so I'll set the first one here for you, 2 feet, what is the actual height of the tree? So maybe we'll have the numerators be inches, and then the denominators be feet, and then solve for x. You can fill out the next ratio here, solve for x. Okay, I'll leave it just here so you can pause, if need be. Okay, the next problem. Okay, I like this one. This is a real world problem. Now, the Empire State Building, I'm just going to focus it here. That's a little better. Okay, the Empire State Building is 1,200 feet tall, and the Chrysler Building is 925 feet tall. Mark is making a scale model of the buildings, which means he's making a small model like a Lego model or something that's much smaller. If he makes the Empire State Building 50 inches tall, so that's the length of the model for the Empire State Building, how many inches should he make of the, how many inches tall should he make his model of the Chrysler Building? So what I'll do is Empire State Building I'll make purple, and then I'll make the Chrysler Building orange. Now we're trying to figure out how tall the Chrysler Building would be in inches, the model. So we have this comparison right here, this ratio, 1,250 feet to 50 inches. And this is going to be equal to this here, 925 feet, and we're going to be solving for x. So we've got purple here, which looks like if I cross it out, okay, I'll color it. So the purple here, this is Chrysler, no, this is Empire State, and also notice here we've got feet here, we've got inches here. So now notice how everything is horizontally and vertically aligned. Now we just need to cross multiply and then set the products equal to each other. So we have 1,250 times x is going to be equal to 50 times 925. Okay, so we have 125x is equal to, let's go ahead and do this multiplication. Okay, now I do multiplication kind of a silly way. You can do it how you would like, carrying the tens and the hundreds. 50 times 5 is going to be 250. 50 times 200 is going to be 1,000. And 1, 2, 3, 5 times 9 is 45. Okay, add these together. 0, 5, 2, 6, and 4. So we've got 46,250. Now, we have a one-step equation here. We'll divide both sides by 1250. These cancel, and x is going to be equal to this product right here. So I'll go ahead and do this division. Divided by 1250. Okay, so 1250 goes into, doesn't go into 4, it doesn't go into 46, doesn't go into 462, but it is going to go into 4,625. I think that's going to be 3 times. I'll just check to make sure. Let's see, 3 times 1250 is going to be it's 2,500 and then 3750. Okay, 3750 minus, so it's 5. Just doing the subtraction. Hope I don't make a mistake. Shouldn't it be, no. Oh, that should be a 5. Good, that's right. Okay, I won't go to check. 875. Bring down the 0, and I happen to know that 1250 goes into 87.5. Oh, no, 7 times, that's right. 7 times, you could do this division, and we could multiply 1250 times 7 to get 8750. So the answer is going to be 37 inches. In summary, what did I do? This is the most important part. We did get bogged down with the high amount of multiplication and division here, but if the Empire State Building is actually 1250 feet tall, and the model of it is 50 inches, and we want to make a similar model, we'll use this ratio and set it equal to this one. And so the Chrysler Building is actually 925 feet tall. So we'll put the denominator as x. We multiply across and set the products of this multiplication equal to each other. And then we just solve for x. So the answer here was D. Okay, the next problem I'd like you to do. On a trip to Washington, D.C., Jose bought a model of the Washington Monument. His model is 8 inches tall. And if the scale of the model is 1 inch to 70 feet, what is the height of the Washington Monument? So this is what I suggest. We can use this. This can be 1 over 70. So it's going to be 1 inches over 70 feet. So we could have inches in the numerators and then feet in the denominators. And then we'll have either put 8 over here. So I'll set up the first part for you. And then I'll let you decide where you need to put 8 inches and then the x, multiply diagonally, and then solve for x. All right, thank you very much. Ah! Tripped.